to the greatest show. I'm your host, Dusty Smith. Thank you for joining me. As always, got an amazing program for you tonight. Gonna do this shit. How is everybody doing out there? Good to see you tonight. I appreciate you tuning in. All of my buddies out there, all of my friends. How do I sound? Hopefully I'm not in mono. So usually I just jump right into the fucking show. But today, it's kind of a short show. Did a super 3.5 hour spectacular episode on Friday. So we'll see what the fuck happens. Think I got an hour, 90 minutes of material. Before I get there, folks, thought I'd have a little chat about what's been going on in the show. So as you guys about to notice, I've been trying to make the show more professional. Been working on it. Got new audio. Hell yeah, audio. Got the Shure SM7B twin. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the best microphone supposedly. And notice last time my plosives were being too explosive. That's the P. Peter Parker picked a peck of pickle peppers. How many pickle peppers did Peter Parker pick? When Peter Parker picked a peck of pickle peppers, it goes pop, pop, pop. So I put this big old motherfucker on there. Hopefully that helps with the explosives. So cool. Glad all that's working out. So last show I had a little technical difficulties to begin the show. Let me tell you guys what the fuck happened. So apparently, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but there is a button called mono inside OBS. I assume other programs. And I saw the button mono, right? And so I've always had microphones that were in stereo. Because why wouldn't your fucking microphone be in stereo? So I never, obviously clicked on that mono button. Because I was like, obviously, if you click on the mono button, it's going to turn your audio in mono. And I was like, why the fuck would you want to do that? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. That button should go to hell and die and not exist. So obviously, I didn't click on that fucking button. But apparently, the mono button, you click on it when your audio is already in mono and you want it to not be mono no more. So you click the mono button and then it's mono no mo. So what the fuck kind of sense does that make? I saw that button and I was like, well, that's the mono button, but my shit's already in mono. I don't want it to be in more mono. I want the opposite of that. I want an anti-mono button. Where the fuck's the anti-mono button at? So anyway, apparently I was supposed to fucking push the mono button. This little girl right here wants my attention very bad. Very bad. Loves my voice. When I start singing, all the pussy comes to the yard. Hell yeah. Cat daddy. So anyway, yeah, I didn't get mono in high school. That's the kissing disease. So fuck me. Unfortunately, don't fuck me. That was the problem, sort of. But anyway, yeah, mono no mo. And then, what about it? Thought I'd tell you guys a fun story I had. So I logged into my cable company a couple days ago just to see how many copyright notices I've gotten. I expected 10,000. I've copyrighted 40 things every day for the last 10 years at least. And it was only like 100 copyright notices, so way less than I thought there was going to be. But then I saw a button while I was checking on it that said, upgrade your internet. And I was like, all right, well, let's click on this fucking button. So I click on the button, right? And I already had the top package. At least I thought I did. I already had the fucking top package, paid $130 goddamn dollars a month to have the fucking top streaming goddamn package. It's the roommate plan or whatever. So, this fucking thing's telling me, hey, if you click this button immediately, right now, we're going to triple your upload speed and increase your, triple your download speed and increase your upload speed by 10 times. And we're going to charge you $20 less a month. So obviously, immediately, I was like, bullshit. That ain't going to happen. I already have the top plan. I'm pretty sure you can't even get higher speeds here unless you guys come out and install fiber optic or some shit. Pretty sure that's bullshit. Way too good to be true. But I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to click on it anyway. Clicked on the bucket. 10 minutes later, guess what happened? Triple the internet speed and 10 times the upload speed. How the fuck? Almost always when something seems too good to be true, it's always too good to be true. I was shocked. Pleasantly fucking shocked. So now, haha, we got a fast-ass connection. We got 3 screens behind me, lighting all over the fucking place. Got my Steam Deck, what the fuck it's called right here. So hell yeah. Everything's turning up. Dusty's. Yeah, it did sound like a scam. I know. That's what I was thinking. But nope, not a scam. That shit worked out like gangbusters. So cool. I was just as surprised as the rest of you guys. Do I think alimony should be abolished? I don't think it should be abolished. I think it should be changed. I think it's unfair a lot of times and it should be looked into. But probably there should be something in certain cases. But no, how can this be reality? I was so fucking happy. So cool. That's my awesome fucking week. Thank you for sharing it with me. And okay, let's go ahead and jump into the show. As always, we're going to read every single one of the super chats at halftime. So please support the show with the super chats. The more you super chat, the more serious I take your questions. So buy my love and immortalize yourself forever and ever in the lifeblood of the show, the super chats. Thank you very much, my good sirs and madams. Yeah, new mic. We got a Shure SM7B, which is the gold standard amongst podcasters. Everybody's using it. I use, what VPN do I use? I use, scroll down, ExpressVPN. That is the one I use at the current moment. All right, let's go ahead and kick off the show, folks. Gonna start us off as we usually do. Open your hymnals to page 1, because it's time for a little... religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Motherfuckers! It's time for religious bullshit. Yeah, religious bullshit, y'all. And first up, on tonight's religious bullshit, you guys see this one? A preacher, quote unquote, armed with a semi-automatic rifle showed up at Beto O'Rourke's town hall in Hempville, Texas to challenge O'Rourke's position on abortion. Yeah, I'm sure he's not trying to intimidate and scare anybody. They're going in places all over the fucking country, shooting up pretty much everyone. Can't shop anymore, can't go to the mall. These assholes want to intimidate us, want to scare us. We ain't scared of you, Grandpa. Okay, like I am sort of scared of Grandpa with his AR-15. Even Grandpa can fuck some shit up with an AR-15. Preacher armed with a semi-automatic rifle showed up, calling it murder, calling abortion murder. And, you know, if you have a semi-automatic weapon and you're screaming at somebody that they're a murderer, who the fuck knows what the person's going to do? If you really thought they were murdering children, you might use that AR-15 to murder some folks back. So Christian terrorism, that's the way it always is in this fucked up, ridiculous theocracy in which we live. And next up, a few from Him at Meta, the friendly atheist. Go subscribe to Him at Meta. Dude seems like a good dude. Jeopardy champion. Him at Meta. Smart fellow. Smart fellow. Anyway, he been covering all the anti-gay hate preachers, and there's just a whole bunch of these guys. I don't know if they all work for the same church or not, but their entire spiel, their entire living seems to be made off of shitting on gay people and calling for their deaths. And so we're going to show you 2 videos of this guy. First off, here he is talking about how the Bible wanted us to nuke gay people. I don't know what fucking Bible he's reading. I didn't see that in there, but let's have a listen.
Millstoneology is a real doctrine. Okay, and it's something that I wish the government of the United States would act upon. I wish they would take all these freaks, after being found guilty, according to the law of God, and put them on an island and drop the entire nuclear arsenal on them. Okay? That is Bible doctrine. That is Jude. Because Jude said, hey, these people are set forth, present tense, are set forth for an example. So the best example that the government could do, and that's even being kind, would be to blow them up.
Super kind! Dropping nukes on folks. How can you get more kind than that? It's just like Jesus said. If somebody offends you, turn the other cheek and then nuke the fuck out of them. That's just biblical, yo. Just saying. Need to brush up on your Bibles, you fucking heathens. And like I was saying, folks, they think they're comedians. Modern day church, much like the Republican Party, has become bad stand-up comedy. Watch this motherfucker. Gonna get up there and his entire spiel is just making really cringy, outdated, hateful jokes about gay people, so the cretins in his audience will laugh. Cringe warning.
You know, at our church last month, well, I started this in May. I started Anti-Pride Month, okay? And so the idea was I was going to preach every Wednesday a sermon against the facts, okay? Wound up in the news and instantly came up with all these different sermon titles, right? I had 7 titles. This is actually I think this is the 6th one I've preached. This will be the 6th one, right? So the one that I'm going to do next year is 7 reasons why maggots are better than faggots, okay? So
Hilarious, oh my God.
all of that to say this,
Side-splitting.
I got some proverbs that we write down at our church. They're not scripture, okay? But I think this might actually be the underlying theme of this conference, and this statement I believe is true. You let me know if you think it's true.
It's not.
Okay, why did Jesus say what he did when he did? And I think it's because of this. Wherever you have 2 or 3 Jews gathered together, there is a faggot in the midst.
The Jews. It's the Jews. They're all gay. Fucking gay juice.
What do you
Don't
think?
drink the gay juice.
Yeah. And all faggots are pedophiles. 100%.
I think you mean priests.
Every single one of them. 100% of them are crooked. I call them all
You mean
dogs.
Republicans?
I call them all queers. You see how they try to trick us with words? Silly faggots. Tricks are for kids. Hey, that's number 8. I'm going to do that
so
one next year,
mature.
too.
Amazing.
You heard it here first.
The right's getting better at comedy, folks. Left getting nervous.
That just came to me. That's pretty good. I mean, think about it. These people took Buzz Lightyear and turned him into Buzz Dykeyear. You know? That's number 9.
I'll be here
I'm
all
preaching
week,
that
folks.
next time, too.
I got 1 million of them. Pass the offering plate. We're classy as fuck here at church. God damn it. Just when you thought church couldn't get any worse, somehow it finds a way. But, folks, at least in these dark times, we have Silly Ray Cyrus to keep us entertained as fuck. And apparently, Silly Ray Cyrus has noticed that people have been mocking him. I don't know who out there has been mocking Silly Ray. I don't know by no Silly Ray mocking. Blink, 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 blink. But he noticed, so he's like, fuck y'all. If y'all gonna make fun of me anyway, I'm gonna wear this stupid, goofy-ass Undertaker hat. Ha ha. Make fun of this, fuckos. And don't worry, Silly Ray. I will.
The Lord says to put this on and give them something to look at. For if not, they have no part of the service at all. For they are looking for something to criticize, something to mock, something to make fun of. Well, the Lord said, look and mock, but my people
you,
will
God.
hear the words that are spoken.
Woo! Undertaker, gonna play his guitar. Get up!
Money changers,
Money changing
get out of
motherfuckers,
the
get
temple fast.
Out of the temple so fast. So yeah, folks, thank you, Silly Ray, for putting on the goofy hat. I mean, we didn't really need anything else to make fun of you for, but hey, thanks for helping us out. But folks, you want to know what the really depressing part of all this is? I know Silly Ray is a fucking clown that we all just make fun of and like we shouldn't take seriously. I don't take him seriously. But the sad thing is, this guy streams and hundreds of thousands of people watch his streams. Like this stream, if it gets lucky, the stream I'm doing, 10, 12,000 views if I'm lucky. This motherfucker gets on there, does this, 170,000 views. Making millions upon millions of dollars off this shit. So yeah, we can laugh and we can mock, or mock as he likes to say, but the truth is, the guy's fucking killing it monetarily. So this world sucks. Just gotta laugh to keep from fucking crying. God damn it! And then on the religious bullshit, another example of how I wish we could just mock these people. I wish we could just relegate them to the loony bin, but we can't, because they are making serious fucking money. Here is Prophet Hank Kuhneman about to raise $2.4 million, just extra. This is on top of just the millions he already has, the millions he's already raking in. Gonna make another $2.4 million just so he can buy up some real estate, because God told him in a dream.
So God gave me a dream, and in the dream, there were some people that came into the center, and they approached the owners. And in the dream, they didn't have, money was not an issue for them. They had very deep pockets, and they were going to come in and basically buy everything up, buy everyone out, and they were going to level it and put up apartment buildings with businesses underneath it. And that would be not good for our ministry. We could never expand. There is no way we would have parking. And so I contacted my broker, and I said, guys, I had a dream. And they said, no, that's not going on. I said, no, God speaks to me. Would you be so kind to reach out to the owners and ask them what's going on? And sure enough, there was paperwork going back and forth.
He had no idea
I said,
before.
Interrupt it. Stop them. Stop them now. Tell them do not, they were ready to sign. And I said, stop them now. And the owner said, no, we want the church to have this property. So here's the deal. You tell the church they have a short window to get this done, like 100 days.
Short.
We need to raise $2.4 million. I'm not even a bit worried.
I'm sure you're not.
Okay? Not at all. If you think that's a lot of money, it isn't for me and it isn't for God, and God wouldn't even have bothered to warn me in a dream.
Yeah, you think $2.4 million is a lot of money? Not to me, so better give it to me. I'm not even fucking grateful because it's nothing. Better whip out your wallets, motherfucker. And of course, God told me to dream because this is the best way an all-powerful, all-knowing God can communicate with us. He sends me dreams and then has me tell all of you people, can you think of a better way for an all-powerful God to communicate? Of course you can't. That's the apex of logic.
And so they said, you tell the church they got 100 days. These people have deep pockets. This ain't no joke. You want your future of your ministry? Get it done. And they said, and they're very kind to us, but yet money talks. And so it's going to talk to them because we're going to kick the devil's butt. That's how much it's going to talk.
Hey, I'm going to get millions of dollars.
So we're going to get this done. So here's what I'm asking you to do. All right, you ready? Pastor Brenda, I want you to come very quickly. So we are going to receive an offering today. And here's what I asked God for. I asked him for the full amount to be raised.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. They just love to be grifted. Literally, one guy standing up and clapping at the thought of being grifted, folks. Just so depressing. Sometimes I say I wish that I had less scruples, less integrity, but I don't. I don't need the money that bad. I would feel awful about myself. And then one more, folks. You know who makes the finest cinema on the planet? If you said Christians, you would be right. Always killing it with their amazing special effects and production values and the acting. Don't forget the acting. So did you guys know that hell is a real place? Sure, we all know that. And it's apparently it's a big desk with a green screen behind it that people stand on and look really tiny. You'll see for yourself. This movie nails it. Let's watch. It's called Journey to Hell. And here's the trailer for it.
We're gathered here today to celebrate the life of a great man.
Jesus spoke of hell more than heaven. What an asshole. Oh no! In theaters in Denver! They suffering, yo! They waking up! You're like, where the fuck am I? This sucks! And look at the graphics! Look at the special effects!
Where am I?
Where is he? You're
What
on
is this place?
A bad studio. The horrible green screen.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to
It's
hell.
my motherland.
Oh God, it's Hitler! Hitler down there ready to greet you, and he's like polite about it. He's like, welcome to hell, everybody. Hey, thank you, Hitler. I'm happy to be here.
This is Mr. Judas Iscariot.
Oh, not
Let
Judas.
me guess. You were one of those fools who thought you say the magic prayer, right?
Can we finally quit this rat race and really take our time to serve the Lord?
You accepted Jesus Christ by simply praying a prayer at some summer camp, and you thought your salvation was guaranteed.
I did.
Yeah, that's what salvation is.
I just received a fresh anointing from the Holy Ghost. There's a man of faith here tonight.
What the fuck? They couldn't even get a real church? Why are you in a green screen? Is this woman a pitcher? Is that a fucking... What is happening here? You're telling me that you guys made a Christian movie and you couldn't even get a real fucking church to sit in front of?
Who will write me a check for $10,000 right now?
And yet Jesus spoke more about hell than anyone else in the Bible. Did you know that 50% of Christians today do not believe in hell?
Preaching about hell, that's old school fundamentalism.
Hell is a real place, Shane.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12
What?
says to remember God.
Why they you got Halloween makeup on in hell? You would think hell would have better makeup artists, just saying.
Before the silver cord is broken.
You're not running very fast. Oh, headbutt, motherfucker! Demon, just headbutt at you in your fucking nose, bitch. He got wings. Woo, and a whip. And hell is still looking on.
Live a long life to find you. I realize I'm just a filthy sinner.
You are filthy.
God, please. Shane, come on, man. Stay with us, buddy. You got this, man. Breathe. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Come on, Shane. Come on,
Breathe,
Shane.
Shane. Yes.
Shane.
Come on, Shane. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Thank you, God, for your son, Jesus Christ. Thank you. I deserve hell, and I will praise you even here. It's unbelievable.
He's alive.
It is unbelievable.
Shane, are you all right?
No,
What's gotten into
you're
you,
not.
man? You're talking crazy.
He's talking crazy. He talking some bullshit, but anyway, fuck you, Jesus. Fuck you. I'd rather go to hell. It's cool. Get to hang out with demons with cool makeup. Hitler still rocking the Nazi uniform. He's really leaning into the whole Nazi thing. Even in hell, he's in it. You think he want to be more comfortable because it's so fucking hot, but he's like, nope. Even got that Nazi armband and everything. So anyway, definitely gonna go watch that bullshit stuff. And that is my religious bullshit. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what the polls have to say. You sexy motherfuckers. Cringe. I agree, Kevin Luna. King Diamond, is that you? Probably. They're such copycats. Well, hell looks awesome. I know, right? Sign me the fuck up. I'll get me some air conditioner. I'll be good to fucking go. Little Nicky ass fucked him. That's way better than Little Nicky. Adam Sandler can't even compete with what Christians got to offer. And next up, folks, gonna do a little something I like to call. Actually, I don't have a graphic for this. Nick made me a graphic for it, but I didn't have time to put it up. So I'll just sing the song. You know what it is, folks? It's Trash World! Trash World! Dumpster Fire, Hellish Trash World! Trash World! And first off, on tonight's Trash World, Diablo Immortal. You guys heard about this? So there's a game. It's like a shitty mobile game, and it's on the PC. I don't know, but it's like the new version of Diablo, and it's free. Yet they've made $100 million off of it in less than 2 months. Because that's the future of gaming, folks. You can play the game free, but hey, you want to kill that boss? Money. You want a new sword? Money. You want a new outfit? Money. Literally, they've had players in this fucking game spend $100,000 on a fucking game. What even is this society we're goddamn living in? I hate it. And then, on the Trash World, you guys know who Victor Bout is. So apparently, a black, tall NBA lady, a WNBA lady, was over in Russia because the WNBA don't pay worth the shit, and she got bills, yo. So she over playing in the Russian league, and so they was watching her. Some say she might have had marijuana on her, but some people say they just set her up because she's black and they knew they could get away with it. But they arrested her in fucking Russia, right? And they was like, you're a criminal. We're going to put you in jail for 10 years. But the only reason they did that because they wanted to trade her to the Americans for another dude. So I thought I'd talk about the guy they're trading for just to show you the difference between America and Russia. Now, I'm not a big fan of America, but those who continuously try to pretend like Russia is somehow the good guys in this whole scenario. So first off, we're trying to get a lady basketball player back. Citizen of the United States, one of our own, doing what we can to get her back, because that's what we do, right? We care about our own. What does Russia want back in exchange for kidnapping tall black WNBA lady? They want Victor Bout, an international arms dealer, a guy who was played by Nicolas Cage in a movie. That's right. Dude who's committed tons of fucking war crimes, responsible for countless numbers of murders. Yep. That's who we're fucking dealing with when we're dealing with Russia. So, where you at, Jimmy Dore? Where are you at? Even Noam Chomsky acting like a fucking moron about this whole goddamn thing. So disappointed in Noam. Get your shit together, Noam. And then, on the trash world. So you guys heard about this new Saudi Arabian-backed golf league, right? Yeah, the people that are behind 9/11, the terrorists, the war criminals, the people committing all these human rights violations, murdering innocent people all over the fucking place. They've decided to buy Donald Trump and also a bunch of the top golfers in the world and have them work for the Saudi Arabian government on this new golf circuit. Apparently, golf pays really well. I have no idea why anybody would play golf, much less fucking watch it. It's boring as shit, but I guess the old, rich, white guy demographic is very lucrative. And so Saudi Arabia, they want a piece of that. They hate us. They want to bring down our government and destroy us. But I know they're sitting around laughing their asses off that they can buy up our Republican government, our Republican politicians, bribe them to make sure we don't switch to renewable energies. So we're dependent on fossil fuels and gas for eternity. And we also become incredibly dependent on them. So we're forced to buy gas from them so then they can turn around and they can buy up our sports athletes. They can buy up our media. They can buy up our real estate. Basically, turn us against ourselves with the help of the Republican Party. So, yeah. The people that did 9/11 started this fucking golf shit, and all these assholes are out there, these people that consider themselves patriots, are out there cheering and screaming, all happy with their new Muslim extremist overlords, these conservative shitheads, chanting, "Let's go, Brandon," because they're too cowardly to say fuck Joe Biden. Politically correct sluts.
Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon!
Super classy!
Let's go,
They're such patriots, aren't they? Out there supporting the Saudi government, literally supporting the people behind 9/11. You fucking pieces of shit. This is what Republicans have turned into. Like, they've changed so much in my lifetime. Now they're the party that hates teachers, they love Muslim extremists, they love Russia. Just nutty. It's a nutty fucking time we live in. And you know what else is crazy? Apparently, the highest paid athlete in the entire world is a golfer named Phil Mickleson. And he's the highest paid athlete in the world now because he's sold out to the Saudi Arabian government. They're paying him like, I don't know, $150 million or some shit to join their stupid golf league. And he said, oh, let me think about it for a second. Fuck yeah, I'll do it. What's a 9/11? Never even heard of a 9/11. Who is Khashoggi? Journalist? Got chopped up? Never heard of it. Give me money, fucko. So basically, this goddamn piece of shit sold out his country for this traitors league. But at least we have a hero in the Good Liars who went out and trolled the shit out of him, almost got thrown out of the golf tournament. This got seen 4 million times. Be sure to go subscribe to the Good Liars. Look at these fucking heroes giving this traitor son of a bitch, Phil Mickleson, the business.
All right, behind me right there is Phil Mickleson, the face of this new golf league being bankrolled by the Saudi government. $100 million. That's all it took for him to come here. And I guess forget about that journalist that was chopped up by the Saudi government. Hey, Phil, give us a wave. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, give me a look. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you. All right.
Last hour, Phil Mickleson teed off here at the 16th hole just behind me. Here's what happened.
Do it for the Saudi royal family.
I didn't like that.
Come on, man.
One more time, okay. Boo! I dare you stand up for American journalists. I dare you stand up against the people that caused 9/11. I dare you stand up against Muslim extremist terrorists. Boo to you, motherfucker! Just goddamn it. These people that call themselves patriots are so far from that. They're always the exact opposite of what they claim.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
We're sorry, y'all.
All right, behind me right there.
Not being sarcastic at all, so love the good liars. Way to go, dudes. Keep it up. Troll those traitorous sons of fucks. And speaking of traitor sons of fucks, another one of these assholes, Bubba Watson. They were like, hey, why did you sign up to play in the Traitors League with Muslim extremists who butcher American journalists and cause 9/11? And he was like, well, I prayed about it. And then they gave me $50 million. So God said, do it, because God loves money, apparently. Yeah, this motherfucker said, me and my wife, we prayed about it. We prayed so hard, and God said, do it. Yeah, God didn't say that. Your accountant fucking said it. Your bank account said it. Man, I hope you guys reap a whirlwind everywhere you go. I hope everywhere you fucking go, people let you know what goddamn sacks of shit you are, what traitors you are, how you sold out your whole fucking country for a goddamn dollar bill. Nobody should be watching golf. Fuck that boring bullshit. There should be kids playing on the goddamn golf courses. And then, this is sad, depressing, disgusting. Apparently over there in Spain, doctor on a subway, and he notices some dude got the monkeypox. Just standing around all kinds of folks real close, not quarantining himself. So he was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be standing close to all those people with your monkeypox. And he was like, I don't have no monkeypox. I'm not gay. And the doctor was like, what? And he's like, you only get monkeypox if you're gay. Because apparently, I guess the government and other people are misinforming them, telling them they can't possibly get it if they're not gay. And so then he went up and he asked a woman sitting next to him, hey, are you nervous about sitting next to this guy with the monkeypox? And she's like, why would I be nervous? I'm not gay. So apparently you're doomed in Spain. Might want to avoid the monkeypox if you can, Spain. Do better over there, you foreign sons of bitches. And then, folks, let's eat the rich, shall we? I'm ready. Bank of America memo revealed, we hope conditions for American workers will get worse. Of course they do, folks. Because when the workers have power, it's bad for the rich assholes, for the billionaires. It's horrible for them when they have to actually pay us a living wage. What they want is high unemployment where we're forced to take any shitty job we can get and they can throw peanuts at us. And we'll be grateful for it. So yeah, they're like, hopefully we can fuck up the economy enough where unemployment will get bad. And apparently they're being helped out by the Fed, who has increased interest rates, for the first time since 2018. Historically, this has often caused recessions. So yeah, the government, well, I guess the Fed is not technically the government. The Fed is a private bank that is regulated somewhat by the government. But anyway, the Fed trying to cause recession on purpose so billionaires can make more fucking money. Fuck all of us, right? Who gives a shit about us? Of course, they're already making record profits because even if they have to pay people slightly more, all they're doing is charging more. Corporate greed is responsible for like 90% of the inflation. So I don't even understand what the fuck the problem is. They're still going to keep prices high, even if they cut wages. So it's all about making another goddamn dollar. It's never enough for these mentally ill hoarders. Fuck capitalism at this point. I'm about to bail. And speaking of fucking capitalism, I've been telling you guys about this for fucking ever. Elon Musk, fucking moron. What kind of complete stupid piece of shit. Lambasts their own clientele. The people that buy their products. What kind of dipshit makes fun and ostracizes the people that buy their cars. What Elon Musk does. And apparently it's having an effect, like I said it was. Here's a article from Bloomberg, who was sort of slightly right-wing. Elon Musk's antics turn owners and would-be buyers against him. And they've been interviewing people that are like, yeah, I used to be proud to own a Tesla because it was a status symbol, and now it's a status symbol that I support Elon Musk, and it's fucking embarrassing, and there's no way I'm ever going to buy another one of these cars again. Some people are like, yeah, I'm never buying them. I was going to buy one, but now I'm not going to at all. So way to fuck yourself, super genius Elon Musk. Holy shit, this guy can't go bankrupt quick enough. Also read an article that he got $4 billion in subsidies. So self-made Elon Musk. Nothing but fucking welfare queens. That's the way it always is. And one more on the trash world. Did you guys hear about Ghazi Kodos? So, black folks are just folks, right? They're just like anybody else. And like anybody else, a large percentage of them are giant pieces of shit. And this dude, case in point, Ghazi Kodo. So Ghazi Kodo used to be a YouTube influencer. This dude used to do like videos with white ladies being like, which one of you is more basic? Oh, you're more basic? Oh, you know, like cutesy videos. Just your typical streamer, influencer. And then I guess that didn't go well enough for him. So he decided, hey, I know how to become even more famous. I'll tap into this market of acting like a giant piece of shit. In every fucking way I can possibly act like a piece of shit, I'm going to act like a piece of shit, and I will attract other people who are also giant pieces of shit who will reward me for that. Basically, the conservative playbook. And he is basically a conservative, even though he pretends he's a black supremacist who was doing this for the emancipation of black people. It has nothing to do with that at all. This guy literally teams up with the Proud Boys. His entire organization is almost entirely given attention from right-wingers who use them as a scare tactic to say, see, this is what the left is. This is what the left is, but they're just trolls. It's just a troll organization that calls themselves the Black Hammer. And go out and they raise money from ignorant white people who think they're actually helping good black causes. But all this guy did was start himself a cult where he went around and basically preyed upon homeless people. People who were destitute, down in their luck. And he built a cult around himself out of it. And they had all kinds of hijinks, like I think they bought some land out in, where was it, Washington or something like that, like 20 acres, and they were going to start a commune out there, but they went out there and they ended up pulling guns on their neighbor, and so the guy that was going to sell them the land canceled the land deal, and it all fell apart. So they went back to, I think Detroit is where their home base is, and he started his cult up, but apparently he started kidnapping people and pulling guns on them and sodomizing them, all kinds of shit. So he got surrounded by the cops at his place, and one of the guys that he lured into his cult, who was a homeless dude, like an 18-year-old homeless dude, committed suicide, which is really sad. So they arrested this motherfucker, and while he was being surrounded, he was on social media being like, this is great. I'm going to get so much attention from this. They're only helping me by surrounding me and arresting me for all my crimes. So anyway, long story short, Black Hammer, pretty much no more. And this motherfucker going to prison. Good riddance, fucko. Couldn't happen to a worse piece of shit. And that's my trash world. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What you guys got to say? Dirty, sexy pause. Milli Vanilli is ethical, though. I know, right? Milli Vanilli. I used to love me some Milli Vanilli back in the day. Blame it on the rain that was falling, falling. Blame it on the stars that shine at night. Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. You guys remember Milli Vanilli? They were this group that turned out to be fake. There was other people singing their songs for them. They gave them a Grammy and everything. Old school. 80s were amazing. Dusty, I think the U.S. has been bad employment-wise with people among money since the 70s, and it's gotten worse and worse. Yep, all about wringing us out for every dollar they can possibly get. He and Banish a team up, put them in the same cell together. Let's see how they work that shit out. And all right, folks, one more before halftime. Get in your super chats before halftime, and I will read every one of them. But before that, we got a nice long Chud Watch. Let's do it.
Chud Watch, talking about Chud Watch. We talk about Chud and make fun of them.
Woo! Chud Watch! And first off on tonight's Chud Watch, the criminals being criminal. I love it when they record their crimes on microphone. So apparently, Matt Gaetz back in 2019 was hanging out with Roger Stone, dirty tricks expert, criminal, right-wing political agent Roger Stone. And so apparently, the Mueller report had a bunch of redacted areas in it, but a large part of the redacted areas was information about Roger Stone. They had tons of evidence, and they were suggesting that if Roger Stone decided to cooperate with him, that Trump would be in very serious legal trouble. So, of course, Matt Gaetz goes to Roger Stone and says, hey, basically, not so many words, but basically he's telling him, don't flip, because Trump will just pardon you. Presidential pardons are so ridiculous. They basically make the president above the law because all you have to do is get people to go out and commit crimes for you, and you can just pardon them, and law and order doesn't have any effect on you whatsoever. So that's exactly what happened. Roger Stone kept his mouth shut, and Trump pardoned him. And here he is on tape with Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz admitting, hey, don't worry about it. Trump can't let you go to jail. They got your back. And Stone is he's arguing basically that if he goes to trial, they already polled 120 potential jurors in Washington, and 100 knew of him and they hate him. So he's fucked if he goes to trial. Gates like, don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry. Just keep your mouth shut. Trump will pardon you.
I'll go down hard though. I'll fight it right to the bitter end.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to go down at all at the end of the day.
Well, we'll see. We're 3 weeks from trial.
Yeah.
I mean, I may have to appeal to the big man because it's the District of Columbia. We surveyed 120 jurors. 90 of them know who I am and they hate my guts. Voluntarily.
43 seconds later.
I don't think the big guy can let you go down. This is so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think Trump can let you go down for this. This is so fucked up. I read the Mueller report. He would be screwed if you testified. So, yep, criminals being criminals, and not a single Republican gives a fuck. Because everything they say about draining the swamp, everything they say about law and order, it's all bullshit. No bearing in reality. They don't care. And speaking of which, not a single conservative going to give a shit about this either. But this is their hero. This is their cult leader. First off, Donald Trump, a billionaire, multi-billionaire. This is the gravesite he put up for his ex-wife, the mother of his children. Look at this cheap-ass shit. Got like this 1999 Target plaque on it. Fake flowers, just holy shit. And not even just Trump. Fucking Ivanka. Her and her criminal husband made like $700 million while they were in the White House. These fucking crooks. Don Jr., also a multimillionaire. This is what they put up for their fucking mom. Next up is the fact that she was cremated, folks. What the fuck did they bury? There's no body there. They cremated her, and then they put this up anyway. So you might be wondering, why did they do this? Well, you're not going to be surprised. Tax evasion. Trump did it for tax evasion. Apparently, Cemetery companies mean any individual, corporation, partnership, association, or public-private entity which owns, operates, controls, and manages land, places, or dedicated for use of burial or human remains. So they buried the ashes, I guess. Who even knows they did that? But they put this grave site on his golf course so they would not have to pay property taxes. This is what a shyster piece of shit you guys' hero is. Like, I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Who the fuck could be surprised at Trump at this fucking point? It really does seem like it would be unbelievable, but it's not unbelievable at all. But here's the weird thing. They looked into it. Does Donald Trump get a tax break by burying ex-wife Ivana on his golf club? Yes, he does. However, he's already paying almost nothing in property taxes on the golf course because he has already declared that his golf course is a farm. I shit you not. Every once in a while, they have goats come out there and eat the grass. So he legally claims it's a farm. And so instead of paying $462 an acre in property taxes, he pays $6. I'm almost fucking impressed, to be honest with you, at how good this guy is at crime. It's just real fucking frustrating that no conservative gives a shit about how much he fucks over everybody in this country. Nothing matters to them. No consequences whatsoever. Still will lick his sweaty butthole. Like he said, he could shoot somebody and not lose a vote. And that's dangerous, having that knowledge, because he'll just do more and more criminal shit. I think he just sits around and he thinks up, what can I do today to be a piece of shit? I wonder if they'll call me this time. I bet they won't. And then he gets off on it and he jacks his little mushroom dick, thinking about how horrible he is and how people still suck his dick regardless of what he fucking does. And these are the same people that continuously tell us, why can't we just be civil? Why is the left so uncivil? Now, I'm not a big Joe Biden fan, but the difference between Joe Biden and Donald Trump is night and fucking day. At least Joe Biden tries to act like a decent human being, even if he's not. When Trump got COVID, Joe Biden tweeted out, Jill and I send our thoughts to President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump for a swift recovery. We will continue to pray for the health and safety of the president and his family. So when Biden gets COVID, this is what Trump tweets out. Joe Biden's second bout of COVID, sometimes referred to as the China virus, was sadly misdiagnosed by his doctors. He instead has dementia, but is happily recovering well. Joe is thinking of moving part-time to one of those beautiful Wisconsin nursing homes where almost 100% of the residents miraculously and for the first time in history had the strength and energy to vote, even if those votes were cast illegally. Get well soon, Joe. I mean, this is the opposite of everything conservatives claim they admire. People with honor, people with dignity, people with class. Instead, they have this thin-skinned piss baby. One of the most unpleasant, petty humans on the planet. And this is their fucking God. Yet gonna sit there and tell us, why can't we all be civil? To them, being civil means letting them do and say whatever the fuck they want to us while we sit there in silence. Fuck everything about that. Here's another example. Here's the good guys. Here's Trump Jr. giddy as fuck about Biden catching COVID. And then as he's laughing, clearly happy about it, clearly mocking, gonna claim he's a good guy.
Guys, you can't make this stuff up anymore. You legitimately cannot make it up anymore. Apparently, Joe Biden has tested positive for COVID again. Again. I mean, he had it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, didn't he? And he's got it again. Now, obviously, we wish him well, at least partially because, man, I can only imagine what would happen if Kamala Harris was there, but we wish him well because we're decent people anyway. But guys,
super decent people.
You can't make this stuff up anymore.
He's not happy. He's not giddy. He's not cheering for the sickness of Joe Biden. They're so decent. Nope. They're trash. The cruelty is the point. And this is what conservatives love, because this is what you motherfuckers are. You're petty, small, tiny fucking people, and you know it, and you're miserable because you're such a sack of shit. So you know what you love? You love other sacks of shit, because the only thing you get off on is making people as miserable as you are. And you know what? The sad thing is, you don't even have to be this way. You don't have to be a miserable, petty sack of shit. You could choose to be better, but you won't, because you don't have it in you, because this is who you fucking are. Trash. You trash. Did you guys hear about this? The longest sentence for any of the January 6th insurrectionists was handed down today to Guy Raffitt. Apparently, he had a gun on him. So for those of you saying, no, none of the insurrectionists trying to overthrow the government had weapons. He did. He had a gun on him. They gave him 7 years. And his family testified, and they said he lost his job, and then the pandemic hit, and he basically lost all his self-esteem and self-worth. And so he joined the cult of Trump. He started looking at Trump as his God man, believing that when Trump was speaking, he was actually speaking to him. Basically, most of the people are just mentally ill as fuck. And so, yep, gave him 7 years. Good luck on that. And afterwards, his daughters gave interviews to the press, got saying 2.1 million times. And they're telling the truth, telling exactly how they feel, and I agree with them.
To mark my dad as this horrible person, and then having him prosecuted like this when somebody is maybe even able to get elected again, doesn't seem right to me.
Trump deserves life in prison if my father's in prison for this long.
Yep, he sure did. I told you guys before it would happen. People always tell me, Dusty, how did you predict January 6th? You predicted it. How did you do that? I listened to what they said they were going to do, and I read it out loud. It wasn't any kind of psychic ability. It's not because I'm a genius. They said they were going to do it, and then they did it. I just reported on it. So, yep, Trump set it up. He instigated it. He pushed you guys. He told you what to do, and then he abandoned you. He abandoned you. You got exactly what you fucking deserve, but also Trump deserves it too. And Alex Jones went on the air today and admitted fraud, which seems like a bad idea, but it's Alex Jones, so he is dumb as shit. So here he is admitting that he filed for bankruptcy again. He filed for bankruptcy before, then he got in a little bit of trouble, so he unfiled. And now yesterday he filed bankruptcy again, and now he's admitting he didn't actually do it because he's bankrupt. He did it to try to abuse the court system. Let's listen to this guy admit crimes live on the air, like the super genius he is.
They lie to the jury in the damages portion and say, I got hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why they do this, so they'll come up with some giant judgment on the already guilty Alex Jones that they hope is too big for us to even get a bond on. Well, once you're in bankruptcy, it's all there in the court, and the bonds for the appeals are half your net worth. Well, that isn't going to be very, very much, maybe $1 million, $1.5 million or something, and they're going to try to claim all this other wealth. But
so he's just admitting right there that he has at least $3 million and he's not bankrupt. We know he has much, much more than that. In like a certain 2 or 3 year period, like 2017, 2019, he made $250 million selling supplements. So we know he has tons of fucking money, but even if you don't believe that, his own words right there, he has at least $3 million and he's not bankrupt, and he only filed for bankruptcy to scam the system.
But it's not true. So then we will be able to continue on with appeals and the rest of it for years, and we will be able to fight these kangaroo courts and lie to the jury and the damage.
Yep, so bankruptcy judges, they don't like being fucked around like this. They don't like fraud, so I expect this to come back and bite them in the ass. Who knows? We'll see. These motherfuckers don't ever seem to get their comeuppance. Hopefully they will. We'll see what the fuck happens. And then, on the CHUD Watch, guess what, folks? They announced a new Grand Theft Auto game. Hell yeah, Grand Theft Auto. One of the greatest game series in the history of mankind. Fun as fuck. Love me some Grand Theft Auto, but you guys know what the fuck happened? I can't believe they did this. They're adding a female character to Grand Theft Auto. What? Females? So you know it's woke. If it has a fucking woman in it, it's got to be goddamn woke. That's just reality and logic. They tweeted out, Grand Theft Auto 6 will include a playable female protagonist for the first time. The character will be a Latina woman who is one of a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by Bonnie and Clyde. So, of course, immediately, all the chuds, all the conservatives went out there and like, Rockstar turning woke. It's woke. Oh my God. Woke. Everything's woke. They've ruined it. They've ruined it with the woman woke. And sadly, I wish this wasn't the world we live in. But there are people that make, combined all together, the people that make these videos make millions of dollars a month. There is a cottage industry of people who do nothing but go around and find things to declare woke and make videos about and make tons and tons of fucking money. They'll make 100 videos. One person will make 100 videos all saying the same thing over and over again before this game comes out. It won't be out for probably 2-3 years. He'll make 100 videos talking about how woke this game is and make a couple $100,000, no doubt. Grand Theft Auto, woke garbage. Here's the quartering. I've got to get 107,000 views. GTA gets woke. Grand Theft Auto 6 woke edition. GTA 6 going woke. These are the same people that accuse the left of being snowflakes. These are the same people that accused us of caring about Mr. Potato Head when we didn't. They accused us of changing the Dr. Seuss comic books when we didn't have anything to do with that. They accuse us of caring about cartoons and this silly bullshit when none of us give a fuck about it. It's actually them who has fake outrage about all this shit so they can stir up their base and make tons of fucking money. And it's amazing that there's so many idiots on the conservative side who want to watch this stuff. Who wake up and are like, oh my God, I hope the Courting put out another video calling GTA 6 woke again. I can't get enough hearing the word woke. I hope they tell me today what's woke. I love hearing about things that are woke. It's just, they never get tired of the same thing over and fucking over again. I mean, I guess it stands to reason they are conservatives. They're not really very intelligent or sharp or decent human beings in any fucking way, but... And here's Laverne Cox. Not Laverne Cox. Laverne Spicer. Laverne Cox. Who's the gift that keeps on giving? GTA 6 is going to go woke. They'll also go broke. Nah. It's GTA. They'll make more money than fucking God. They're going to make merch. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Craziness. And like I said, yep. And just like clockwork, these motherfuckers turn out a video about GTA 6 going woke. Rip GTA. They're still going to buy it. They're still going to play it. They're just going to bitch about it and make money off of it. GTA gets woke. This is shit. You haven't even played the fucking game yet. You have no idea what's going to be in the game. Talking about judging a book by its cover. Not even that. It doesn't have a cover yet. Just always got to stir up outrage. Because that's their entire business fucking model. Insufferable. And speaking of insufferable, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Horrible human being, Dog the Bounty Hunter. So he gonna talk about, first off, he gonna declare that all Democrats are evil. Which is, not that nice. Not that civil, to be honest with you. Not that civil, dog, but... He's going to start off by telling a story about how he likes to slap, beat up, slap around the people that he goes and bounty hunts. And then when they're in the backseat of their car, when they're in the backseat of his car, and I guess he's taking them to the station, he's got a captive audience. So he starts preaching to them and tries to convert them to Jesus. I guess after he's bullied them and beats them up. Because there's no hate like Christian love. Listen to this shit.
And I'm known by taking the guy, slapping him up a little bit, giving him a cigarette. And
man, I hope somebody, I don't want to say it. This guy's about 80 years old, I hope, I can't say it, but you guys know what I'm thinking. I hope he goes to slap somebody around, tries to be a badass, tries to be a bully. Ooh, I hope.
Slapping him up a little bit, giving him a cigarette, and pushing Jesus down his throat. It's called the backseat ride.
Punching Jesus down his throat. Super cool.
No, I do.
So he got to talk about he got to talk about bullying, assaulting people, and then forcing his religion down their throat. And then he's going to call us evil.
Do not come to bring peace, but a sword.
Yay! Yay! Jesus is going to bring a sword. People are going to kill each other. Hooray! Isn't Christian love amazing?
Mothers shall turn against daughters, daughters against fathers, and this is war.
Woo! Yay! Mothers against daughters! Super amazing! Standing ovation!
No longer Republicans against Democrats.
That's right.
It's Christians against evil.
Imagine just saying all that shit. Talking about roughing up people in your care and forcing Jesus down their throat. Talking about how Jesus is going to bring a sword, turn mothers against daughters, sons against fathers, and then declaring we're the evil ones. It's just, and we're the ones not civil. How can you even deal with these people? What do you even say? They're too far gone to even interact with. All you can do, mock the shit out of them. Make them laughing stocks of the fucking earth. That's how I handle it. And one more on the religious book, not really, on the Chud Watch. So last episode, folks, I covered. I got it out of order real quick. I guess I'll do two more. Let me do this story first. So last show I covered Vanilla Ice teaming up with Mark McCloskey. Remember Mark McCloskey was the doughy old white guy who brought an AR-15 out on his lawn when black folks were walking by to get somebody else's houses. And so now he's running for Congress because of course he is, because this is the kind of sack of shit conservatives love to reward. So he's not doing that great, I don't think. So he put himself in a poster with Vanilla Ice and made it seem like Vanilla Ice supported him and was going to appear with him. Well, apparently, Vanilla Ice was just at the same event he was at, but didn't want any fucking thing to do with him. So Vanilla Ice sent him a cease and desist letter that said, motherfucker, quit mentioning me. I don't have nothing to do with any of your bullshit. Fuck off. So he had to quit using that guy. And so now he's using Toby Mac. I'd never heard of Toby Mac before. Who in the fuck is Toby Mac? So anyway, good on you, Vanilla Ice. I gave you a little bit of the business on the last show, but you're off the hook, Ice Ice, baby. You went from zero to hero. Vanilla Ice. And then on the last show, I talked about Patriot Mobile. Guys, remember this? They are at every conservative event. Here they are at Turning Point USA event, hawking their cell phone service. And as I said on the last show, I started wondering to myself, why does your cell phone service need to be conservative? What does your cell signal have to do in any way with politics? It doesn't. It's just ridiculous in every way. So I started looking into it, and I found out that it's just a scam. They are resellers of Verizon. All they do is they sign you up for Verizon, and then they charge you $20 more a month than you would have been charged if you signed directly up with Verizon yourself. Here it is. Here's their unlimited plan. It's $75. Like I said, they're using Verizon. They're not just using Verizon Surf. They're using Verizon, everything Verizon. The whole Verizon system. All they're doing is signing you up for Verizon. That's all their business is. Here's Verizon's page. The same plan, $55 a month. So you literally pay them an extra $20 a month for signing you up with Verizon. And of course, they're making much more than the extra $20 you're paying a month because they negotiate with Verizon in bulk and get these plans down much cheaper. So instead of just making $20 a month off of you, that's just what you're paying extra. They're making, I don't know, $40, $50 a month off of you for nothing, for literally nothing except for signing you up with Verizon. And how they conned you into paying more money for Verizon than you would if you signed up directly with them is they basically just say, hey, we're patriots. We're a patriotic company. We're super patriots. Give us money because we're patriots. So it's a scam. It's literally just a scam. So on the last show, I was showing you guys their official Patriot Mobile YouTube page. And I was talking about how it's run by this old guy who just sits around and reads Bible verses that nobody watches.
And I made sure.
And several sharp-eyed viewers messaged me to point out that this is Rafael Cruz, the father to Ted Cruz. Folks, I think I just uncovered a new scam from Ted Cruz. God damn me being the best journalist who's ever lived. So I looked up Rafael Cruz. I don't know if you guys know much about this guy, but Rafael Cruz is from Cuba. Used to be a communist revolutionary. So then he came over to America, went to a school in Texas, and he realized that if he speaks out against communism, if he turns on Castro and starts giving speeches, that the conservatives in the government will give him asylum and he can stay in America for as long as he wants to. And when he got here, apparently he realized that if you're a shameless grifter willing to do anything for fucking money, there is no better place on earth than America. So immediately he turned against his beliefs, started giving speeches against Castro's and communism, and got political asylum, got a visa to stay in America permanently. So what did he do for work? Well, he was one of the #1 salesmen at a pyramid scheme multi-level marketing company called Manatech. One of their highest earners. And believe me, when it comes to these multi-level marketing pyramid schemes, you have to be a giant sack of shit to be one of the highest earners there. You have to be willing to do anything, scam anybody, not give a shit. And he did. If you look at Manatech, they were sued multiple times by the government. They're a scam organization. They claim that the pills they sold cured cancer, diabetes, autism, AIDS, all kinds of shit. Yeah. There's a word for that. It's a fraud. It's a scam. And he was one of the main salesmen for them. And so what does he do now? Well, basically now he's unemployed, but he apparently is working for Patriot Mobile, running Patriot Mobile behind the scenes. And if you look up Patriot Mobile's webpage and look into their business practices, here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's my hero section. If you look at their business fucking practices, let me just go to the Patriot Mobile. The Ted Cruz is all over it. Here he is. Ted Cruz is obviously giving Patriot Mobile access to every conservative conference, and he's using his platform as senator, a platform given to him by the voters, in order to shill for this company that his father works for. And like I already told you, it's nothing but a scam company that just signs people up for Verizon and then charges them more for it. So yet another scam from Ted Cruz and his father. Where are you at, Texans? Do you care at all? Any of you care about this at all? Nope, of course not. You'll vote for him again because you don't care. You love to be scammed. That's who you are. That's what you're all about. Fuck all y'all. And all right. That's my Chud Watch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And folks, if you love my show, and you know you do, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. If you click on the description of this video, there's a link to my Patreon. And just please chip in, folks. If you're like Patreon somebody else and you watch me more than them, consider splitting it with me or something. I could really use it. Whatever you can afford, help me out. I don't sell anything. I don't make any money off the advertisement on the show. I only make money off you guys supporting me. So please consider supporting the hard work I do on Patreon. And now we go read the Super Chats. Super Chats. We had one before the show started, and I actually, for the first time, smartly wrote it down before it disappeared, and it did disappear, so good on me. Clark Family gave me $4.99. It says, I always miss your live streams since I go to bed early for work. But keep up the great work. Love what you do. My brother, fist bump. Hey, fist bump back to you and your family. Clark, love you guys. And then Liz Husky, happy birthday to you. Thank you. Jason Anderson, Dusty, I appreciate the commentary to the dumpster fire. That is our civilization. Yep. I do what I can. It's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it. Deb Wicks, $5. Do you prefer Patreon members or YouTube membership? What to spend my money the most effective way for you? Okay, if you don't care about the customized emojis that you spend the chat with, while I'm at it, I'll explain. You guys can become a Dust Buddy, which is $2.99 a month. It gives you customized emojis to spend the chat with. Also gives you like badges and stuff, other little odds and ends. It's a great way to support the show too. Spam the chat with impunity. It's what all the cool kids are doing. But if you don't care about that and you just want to give me a few dollars a month, Patreon is better because Patreon takes out a less of a percentage than YouTube does. So thank you for the question. Kira Lover, him at Meta channel is Friendly Atheist. Yes, the Friendly Atheist. Him at Meta. Me and him had our disagreements in the past, but only because I was a giant asshole and he was totally right. Bo, you had such a huge impact on me as a kid. Thanks. I'm old, but thank you, Bo. Michael Handwriting, 200 pounds. What? Ireland calling, keep on keeping on, Dusty Bob, man. Holy shit. Hero, Michael Handwriting, bringing the heat. Holy shit. I love you. Thank you, man. That is very generous. Britta Cuvée, 20 New Zealand. Also generous. Thank you. Get the pitchfork, $2. At work, can't hang out. Well, fuck you! But love you. Nightfall Shadow, $5. Meanwhile, the 6K I'm in debt is almost crushing me, and they brag about their millions and billions. I know it's depressing, isn't it? Imagine if you didn't have any scruples. But you'd have trouble sleeping, so don't do that. Verior Knox, $4.99. Jesus said to pray in private and not to babble, as many words won't make you heard. Theocrats do neither. Praying in public, loudly and constantly. Yes, he did, but they never listened to what the Bible said. Also said that women can't preach or be in authority positions. They never listen. They don't actually care about any of that. And holy shit, $250 from April last. What? Once again, the super chat, heavyweight champion of the world. Super amazing and beautiful. April last, I have missed the last several live streams. No forgiveness. Oh, $250. Yeah, you're forgiven, April. Do you forgive me? Please tell me you love me. I do love you. As far as I'm concerned, you're the best person who's ever lived. And that includes my mom. So you're in good company. Environmental Coffee House, $4.99. Nice mic. You can literally get different color covers for what your mood is. Yeah, well, this one that came with it. Seemed to be working pretty good, though. Hopefully I sound good for you guys. The popping was bothering me, but the audio sounds pretty good. I think the popping's helping. Urban Mosk! Gazakoto beat me to that griff, damn it. Yeah, gotta be quicker next time, Urban Mosk. Work it out. Blazing Chronic, $10. Here's a little something. For the sleeping babies. I know, right? They spoiled as fuck. They make good backgrounds, though. Aren't they cute? Yes. Cole J, $3. Hey, thank you, Cole. Appreciate it. Very generous. Not that, Michael Moore. Namaste to you. Fun fact, says Mark Rabaud. The first GTA had a female protagonist option. Woke? You mean it was woke bullshit? I bet it went broke. Did it make any money? Nope. 420 from Generous Flues. Trump at LIV. Judge from the wall in a polio shirt. We don't need no education. Shoegazer production. I said, Dusty, you're so big when I started the show today. And my friend said, I bet. Asked the girl, say that. I know. You guys like it big like this? I made myself supersized. I got a better camera. I thought it'd be cool if I made myself bigger. I don't know. Well, you guys think I should be smaller or you like it like this? Give me your feedback. I go back after the show and I read every single comment you guys leave. So let me know. Dog, the bounty chud. Christians cherry picking the hate for the win. Yep, he's such a badass and he beat people up for Jesus. I got a half stash and a pretty boy fix. I got a pretty boy right here. You see his ass? Oh, that's half stash's head over there. Hell yeah. Just for you, Heavy Cha. The Pub Night. Hello, everyone. What's up? Silent Night. Thank you, Dusty. Hey, thank you, Silent Night. Bravo 77. Me and my fiance do stuff during your show. Think about me. It's the only time we feel safe. Listen to the voice. The only voice of reason. Logic, my dude. Oh, yeah. You guys get jiggy with it. do all the nasty shit while you listen to my sexy, silky, smooth, sultry voice. That's what the Dusty do. You look sharp. You're a sharp thinker. Any critical thinking tips? Oh, shit. I read a lot. It helps when you're confident, and if you read a whole bunch of shit, then you pretty much always have something to say about topics. Can spew shit off the top of your head. That helps me. Thank you for the question. At last, Christopher Warnick. Dusty, here's something for your trouble. Hey, that's good trouble. I sure appreciate it. Thank you guys. So generous tonight already. Really appreciate it. Everybody, please hit the like button. Only half of you done it, and the rest of you should die in a fire. So hit the like button, everybody. All the rest of the super chat's going to be read at halftime. Get them in now. And holy shit, we're at a 9:15. I always say it's going to be a short show. It never is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But now it's time for a little bit of heroes. Get ready for some sexy Billy Idol.
We could be heroes just for one day.
Woo! Billy Idol, love him. Fun fact about Billy Idol. He played Pontius Pilate in The Last Temptation of Christ. True! That's a true story. Look it up. I hope no one trolls me talking about the Bowie knife guy. And first off on the hero section, so it's not Matt Gaetz, but I'm setting up the heroes, so bear with me. So you guys might remember Matt Gaetz basically makes his living acting like the biggest, most giant piece of shit he can possibly can for other cretins who reward him for this. So he got on Turning Points USA and basically said, hey, all the women who were concerned about losing their abortion rights are just fat and ugly. It's true. And then they asked him about it, and he basically doubled down and said this. It's going to take a second. Go ahead.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
Be offended, yeah! Everybody who wants bodily autonomy is just fat and ugly, according to Rapey McForehead. Pedo Butthead. I guess it's Pedo Beavis. Is he Butthead or Beavis? Butthead, right? Pedo Butthead. Anyway, so then, folks, this lady, she's actually not a lady. She's a teenage girl. Basically put out this picture, you know. Well, first he retweets Newsmax story that says, Florida Representative Matt Gaetz blasted abortion activist in a rant sure to raise dander of his political opponent. So he responded with dander raised, and he posted this picture of the girl. Clearly the intention was, see, I told you, they were fat and ugly. These are the type of women I'm talking about. Got to bands off our bodies. See, I was totally right. They are fucking disgusting. And the whole point of him doing this, obviously, was so the cretins that follow him, the trash humans, would make fun of her weight, would make fun of her, would put her down, would mock her, which is exactly what happened. What she posted. These are the kind of comments he got. Matt, I don't think you need to worry about anyone wanting to touch your body. Well, he's not talking to Matt, he's talking to the girl. I don't think you need to worry about anyone waiting. Oh, goddammit. I don't think you need to worry about anyone wanting to touch your body, you fat fucking cunt, licking queer wetback. Here is a tip for your lifelong struggle. Put the fork down and keep your face out of the Dorito bag, you fat fucking pig. Fuck all you Gen Z liberal scumbags and faggots. So yeah, these are the people continuously telling us to be civil. Just the dirt bags doing what dirt bags do. So none of this is hero shit, but you know who is a hero? This young lady who they're trying to mock, who they're trying to bully, who they're trying to cancel, who took this very bad situation and raised $2 million for abortion access. Olivia Juliana, superhero. This is the kind of activism we need. Took a bad situation and turned it into something incredibly fucking positive. Here she is, talking about it on MSNBC.
It's so powerful what you have done in terms of taking what, you know, a sitting congressman said about you, a private citizen and teenager, and in an apparent, you know, trying to offend you, but you turned it into activism. Why did you do that? It's not your first time doing it. Why did you decide to do that this time?
Republican politicians have consistently undermined both my intelligence and the intelligence of organizations like Gen Z for Change. And first and foremost, I'm an activist. I'm somebody who, when I have the opportunity to help people in my community, that's what I'm going to do. So Matt Gaetz undermining me and attempting to attack me and body shame me into submission has handed me a national platform on a silver platter. And we've been able to take advantage of that and turn hatred into healthcare. And people are going to get services that they need that they may not have been able to get access to before.
Awesome. Love that. Superhero. So everybody go follow her, Olivia Juliana, on the Twitters and wherever she's at. And then another hero, Beto O'Rourke, who's killing it. Been liking what Beto's been doing in Texas. I don't have any faith that Texas is going to actually elect him, but maybe. Anyway, she was at one of his rallies, and he gave her a shout out.
Of this state, nobody came in to save the day. Jane Roe, a Texas woman, Linda Coffey, who still lives in Dallas, her attorney, her other attorney, Sarah Weddington, who grew up in the liberal bastion of Abilene, Texas, successfully argued her case before an all-male Supreme Court and in 1973 won the right to privacy for women to make these very personal, sometimes painful decisions about their own body, their own future, and their own health care. And then I told her, let's not hold our breath for anyone to come in from the outside. It will once again be Texas women who win the day for their right to make their own decisions about their own body, their own future, their own health care. All Texas women, including one who is here, who has been phenomenal in supporting us on social media, in organizing support from other young people, not just in Texas, but around the country. When some jackass congressman named Matt Gaetz attacked her online, she took what could have otherwise been an injury from that indignity and turned it into fundraising to provide abortion services for women across the country. Olivia Juliana is right here, raised $2.1 million This is an example of what I'm talking about in Texas today. So what are you experiencing?
So cool. Good to see her get the proper shout outs that she deserves. Want to see more positively like that. Could just see such a vast difference between the two parties. Imagine thinking that it's the Democrats who were evil in this scenario. Just ridiculous. And more Ted Cruz hate. Hero Jon Stewart ain't backing down one fucking iota. He been standing up to Ted Cruz, who's going out lying about the burn pit bill for our military veterans who get cancer from their exposure to toxic elements, which conservatives fist bump each other over when they derailed. Here's Jon Stewart giving Ted Cruz the business and letting him know the truth behind reality.
Yeah, look, I didn't see Jon Stewart. He's actually quite funny. Look, he's talking about the PACT Act, which is a bill I support. It's a bill most senators support.
Oh, hello. I'm Jon Stewart. Apparently. Quite funny. And I'm awfully interested in what Theodore Cruz is about to say about the PACT Act. Go on.
But what the dispute is about is the Democrats played a budgetary trick, which is they took $400 billion in discretionary spending and they shifted it to mandatory.
One thing, what Ted Cruz is describing is inaccurate, not true. Bullshit! This is no trick. Everything in the government is either mandatory or discretionary spending, depending on which bucket they feel like putting it in. The whole place is basically a fucking shell game. And he's pretending that this is some new thing that the Democrats pulled out, stuck into the bill, and snuck it past one Ted Cruz. Now, I'm not a big city, Harvard-educated lawyer, but I can read. It's always been mandatory spending so that the government can't just cut off their funding at any point. No trick, no gimmick, been there the whole fucking time.
And so it's just part of the out-of-control spending from the left.
They want to buy Hunter Biden cocaine, a crack cocaine, and they want to purchase all your pronouns. Be careful. They're coming for your pronouns. It's nonsense. There is nothing in the bill that is not related to veterans spending. And don't take my word for it. An asshole on an iPhone. Read it. It's at congress.gov. This is for veterans who suffered health effects from being exposed to burn pits and other toxins. That is it.
What the Republicans got made clear is if we leave that spending as discretionary, don't play the budgetary trick, the bill will pass with 80 or 90 votes.
I don't know how many other ways to say this, but there was no budgetary trick and it was always mandatory. And when they voted in the Senate on June 16th, they actually got 84 votes. And you know who voted for that? Ted fucking Cruz and every other one of those Republicans that switched their votes. There was no reason for them to switch the votes. The bill that passed the Senate 84-14 on June 16th has not had one word added to it by Democrats or spending fairies or anybody else. It's the same fucking bill. This is bullshit.
I didn't see what Stewart said, so I don't know.
Do you think people say
I got to get on the plane.
A plane? I wonder where that's going. Perhaps. I leave you with a quick montage of Ted Cruz praising to the heavens our nation's fighting men and women, juxtaposed with him fist bumping his Senate colleagues after removing those same veterans' benefits and health care for toxic wounds.
To our veterans, we say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mr. Cruz, no.
Fist bump,
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. But conservatives don't care. They don't give a shit. They'll just let Cruz and his dad keep scamming them for the same cell service they can get from Verizon. They'll keep voting for this asshole. It doesn't matter to them. Fuck the veterans. Fuck the teachers. The only thing that matters is Trump. Greatest person ever, Trump. Garbage. And one more on the heroes. So, warning, this one's sort of violent. Usually I don't share people who are violent in the heroes section, but I don't know where else to fucking put this. Don't know if you guys saw this. This went viral today. Dudes with an AR-15 tried to go in and rob a liquor store. Let's see how that went for them. Let's look at that again. What did we learn? Now you're gonna cry like a little bitch. It's hilarious.
Shotgun. It's survival! It's survival! It's survival! It's survival!
Sorry. About to leave the guy. Yeah, maybe you guys should give up crime. I don't think you're good at the crime. Might want to find something else to do. He'll probably be on disability now. Hey, I can't work at my job doing crime anymore because I got shot in the arm on the job while I was doing the crime. Anyway, I love to hear him squeal, and that is... What the fuck was that? Oh, heroes. That was my hero section. Hell yeah, Money. Let's see what the poor's had to say. What the fuck? I know, right? God damn, I heard that. Cartel Cruise, baby. Yep. Definitely criminal. Fled Can Cruise. Good one. I like it. Fled Cruise, also solid. Everybody loves seeing the guy get shot. We're mean and bad and wrong for that. All right, cool. Moving right along, folks. Already an hour and a half into the show, and we're just now getting to my favorite section. Beyond Parody! Yep, and first off, on tonight's Beyond Parody, another example that goes to show you guys, you don't have to be smart to be a billionaire. You don't have to have any common sense, any intelligence. You could be the dumbest motherfucker and still be successful in society, because it's not about meritocracy at all. So you guys know who Lord Sugar is? Let me show you who Lord Sugar is. Lord Sugar is the UK's version of Donald Trump. You know, the other one. Not that guy that was the prime minister or whatever. The other one. He is the star of the UK version of The Apprentice. He's a billionaire, a businessman, a politician, and he basically does the Donald Trump, you're fired on the UK. Tea and crumpets, you're fired, or whatever the fuck they say over there. I don't know. But anyway, folks, with no hint of irony or sarcasm or understanding how the universe and this earth works in any way, what the fuck soever, he posted this. The moon rising in the Arctic Circle between Russia and Canada. Let's watch this video and see if we think it's as real as Lord Sugar seems to think it is. Oh my God! Look! Totally real! It's my first day on the internet. What are special effects? Definitely, the moon gets that big if you're there, and yeah, don't pay attention to the fact that there's no reflection in the lake at all. Don't pay attention to that. Oh, it went in front of the sun, caused an eclipse of the sun. It's like a big Death Star, and then just like that, poof! It gonna be gone, 100% real, folks. Good God. He left this tweet up. It's still up. He got 47,000 likes. What is even happening in this goddamn universe? I don't even want to be on this planet anymore. I want to jump on the moon, which it looks like I could do, and sail the fuck off. But of course, even when the moon is at its closest point to Earth, it's only slightly bigger than it is the rest of the time. Obvious, complete bullshit. So this is one of those viral videos that was spread around by Christians, of course. Imagine sitting in this place during the day, in between Russia and Canada in the Arctic, when the moon appears in this big size for 30 seconds and blocks the sun for 5 seconds to disappear. Glory to God's own creation! And imagine sitting in this place during the day between Russia and Canada in the Arctic, the moon appearing at this size and then disappears in about 30 seconds and blocks the sun for 5 seconds on its way. Glory to God Almighty! So this is one of the chain letter bullshit things that boomers, Christians, morons share on Facebook, and I can't imagine what you'd have to be smoking to believe that is real, but whatever it is, send me some of that shit, because it must be good. And then, folks, you want to know what kind of moonbat would marry Hercules, Kevin Sorbo? Well, wonder more, no more. Here's his wife. What the fuck is her even name? It don't even matter. Kevin Sorbo's wife. I'm going to treat her like Hank Hill's dad treats Hank's wife. Kevin's wife talking about how making kids raise their hand in schools stunts their education somehow? I don't know. Let's listen.
Why the rebranding?
So the first thing that you learn in school is you have to raise your hand to ask a question. That's a deterrent. That's actually teaching you viscerally, because you embody it. Don't ask. That actually eventually becomes trust the expert. That's not education. That's not a thinking person. That's a non-thinking person. That's what the schools are turning out. That's what school produces.
Well, I mean, she is an expert on non-thinking people. What the fuck? You raise your hand so everybody doesn't talk at once, or you don't talk over the teacher who's trying to teach the rest of the class, so you don't disturb people, obviously. Good God, y'all. Way to go, Kevin Sorbo. Found somebody fucking dumber than you are. And then, folks, did you know that Star Trek wasn't political? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dusty, it's one of the most political shows they've ever created. Every fucking episode, every second of it, political, driven with politics. All the writers said so. Fucking Gene Roddenberry said so. The whole thing, specifically, was to push social issues. Well, you're a stupid motherfucker, aren't you? I think William Shatner would know better. James T. Kirk himself, who did a interview at a Comic-Con conference or some shit, and he was talking about how he can't believe how woke the new Star Trek is, and how Gene Roddenberry would be rolling over in his grave, and about how the Star Trek was never political. When did Star Trek get all political? You were there, motherfucker! What are you talking about? Didn't you read the scripts? And so he commented on this, and he was like, those were social commentaries. Huh? What the fuck? That was political social commentaries. What is the difference? What are you even talking about? So clearly what's happening here is William Shatner is a giant right-wing piece of shit. He's always been. He's a complete fucking MAGA dickhead. And now they're all into this, woke is bad, everything woke is bad. But Star Trek is one of the main fucking shows that started the woke stuff in our media, right? But he wants to distance himself from that, right? Because he don't want to admit that he was part of it. So he has to pretend like reality ain't real and Star Trek ain't fucking political. How stupid you think we are, Bill? Dude's like 90 years old. Might be time for Captain Kirk to check out. Mean and ageist, Dusty. Mean and ageist. I'm ashamed of myself, but fuck you. Not the first time he said shit like this, though. Back in 2015, he said, Star Trek wasn't political. I'm not political. One of the most political motherfuckers out there. Conservative douchebag William Shatner is political as fuck. I can't even vote in the U.S. What the fuck does that matter? You still political as shit. Jordan Peterson can't vote in the U.S. He one of the most political people I ever goddamn seen. So to put a geocentric label on interstellar characters is just silly. Yeah, you silly motherfucker. Clearly, it was interstellar characters, but it was a microcosm of American and world politics. It was a projection of what was going on in our society. Even Martin Luther King Jr. made his kids watch it to learn about social issues. Martin Luther King Jr. even talked the black lady, Uhura. I think she died last week. Rest in peace, Uhura. Who was involved in one of the, not the first interracial kiss on TV. People say that. That's not true. One of the first interracial kisses on TV with you, William Shatner. He talked to her not quitting the show. Highly, highly fucking political. God damn it. So crazy, so disappointing, but also not in any way surprising. And that is my Beyond Parody for this week. What you gotta say? Star Trek was about white supremacy. There were no minorities in the show. Oh, wait. I'm sure it tackled all that. You guys been watching the Orville? Man, the Orville has been handling trans issues like a boss. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Orville, but like if you like a better version of Star Trek, I'm sorry, Trekkie fans, but the Orville's better in my opinion. If you like a better version of Star Trek that really seriously and effectively covers trans issues, Orville, watch that shit. Way to go, Seth MacFarlane. Your sexy ass. Rep Nimoy, yep, Logic, Leonard Nimoy. Rest in power. Yeah, Ryberry fought for Nichelle Nichols to be on the show. Hell yeah, he did. The Borg was an allegory to Keynesian economics. All right, I have no trouble believing that whatsoever. And moving right along, folks. Are you ready for the Karens? Because regardless if you are or not, here we go.
It's clear you're just a mess.
You should be caring less. It's obvious you're completely out of touch. 'Cause, bitch, you're caring too much. Yeah, bitch. Ding! Why you caring so much? And first off, on the Karen Cavalcade. Now, I don't know how old this video is, but I know if you tell me it's old, I am going to freak out. Do not do that. So here, a little guy in McDonald's, he got little man syndrome and just making a fool of himself. I guess I'll play it and then I'll comment on it. Don't behave this way, y'all. Just stay calm. You'll feel much better.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm right here. You wanna show these people what a fucking big man you are? Picking on a fucking little man? Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, motherfucker! Bring it on, motherfucker! Bring it on, motherfucker! Motherfucker! Yeah! Come on! Hey! Bring it on, motherfucker! Hey, bring it on, motherfucker! You bring it on, goddammit! You bring it on! Fucking lay your ass out! I'll fucking lay your ass out! I'll fucking lay your ass out! You hear me? You hear me? I will lay your ass down! I will lay your ass out!
I love this guy kneeling down, getting the perfect camera angles, and McDonald's Bagel Boss mad as shit. Dude, relax. Imagine being this insecure. Imagine going around thinking you have so much to prove to even strangers. Like, literally, I say this all the time, but it's true. You start a fight with me, I just walk away and laugh. Who gives a shit? Now, if you attack me, I'll stab the fuck out of you. But as long as you don't touch me, I ain't gonna fight with you. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna yell at you. I'm just gonna laugh and walk away. But don't hit me. Stabby, stabby. But anyway, next up on the Karens. Once again, I don't know if this is a new video or not, but it's new to me, so fuck everybody who says otherwise. I've been thinking about moving to a trailer park. What do you guys think about me moving to a trailer park? I wonder how that will go for me if I do that.
Look, you over here screaming nigger.
What are you talking about?
Bro, don't run on my porch.
What are you talking about?
Don't run over here. You
What are
screaming
you talking
nigger
about?
and shit, bro. Like, why you screaming nigger?
What are you talking about?
You out here screaming nigger.
You're talking to my daughter.
And I'm
What are you
saying,
talking
I'm
about?
telling you what I'm talking about. You
Don't
screaming
rock with
nigger.
my daughter,
You're
nigger.
screaming nigger.
I didn't say nigger.
You
I
been
said
screaming nigger. You said you ain't got a right to say neither one.
You ain't got the
bro,
right to.
Go ahead,
you
bro.
know what? Here, nigger.
Yo, man.
Here, nigger.
That's why I'm getting
you know
that
what?
all
Here,
on
suck
camera.
this cock, nigger.
All right.
Here, nigger. Well, you know what?
This is what happens in
niggers
Pennsylvania.
Say nigger, nigger, nigger on fucking TV.
Look at
I'm
you.
on video.
Look at you.
And then you're gonna talk to me, nigger. Come off your porch, nigger. Come on. Come on. Any one of these niggers. Come on, niggers.
Get over here now!
Go.
Hey, yo, I swear to God on my life,
I don't think that guy can afford to be throwing beer away.
I will fuck you up, bro. I will fuck you. Let me go get my sneakers. You run up on my porch. Come 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 on my porch.
Come on, nigger.
Come on my porch.
One of these niggers. Come on. Yeah, pussy. Or you want to take a closer look on my dick, you faggot, nigger? Don't be a nigger, and I won't call you a nigger. I'm a nigger when I want to be nigger. Don't fuck with me, nigger. I'll fuck you and anyone.
Okay. Maybe I won't move to the trailer park. Just saying. Oh, no, dudes. I'm starting to think this guy might be a little bit racist. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to tell tales out of school. Maybe I'm wrong, but I got my eye on you. Got my eye on you. Not your dick, but you, sir. Enjoy your fame. And then this was sent to me by a bunch of people before the show. Apparently, this woman spits on a Walmart employee. I don't know why. Who knows? But then she goes on to say that she's just trying to teach everybody how to be a good Christian, because of course she is. Embarrassing. Let's have a look.
Move her out the way, please. We got kids and babies over here. Move. Wow.
She's coughing on him.
Wow.
She's spitting on him. Now calling the police.
Oh, she's spitting. I got it all on camera.
Yes, I paid for it. No, you did not. I canceled after transaction, ma'am. Please exit. Give me a receipt. You do not need a receipt. I will wait here.
Got it?
I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from me before I slice your neck with my spit again. You didn't see where it landed?
I'm getting it all.
Right there. Come. Did you just do this in the bathroom, manager?
Hi, this is my
Walmart. Don't be a bitch. My credit card. Everybody is ridiculous.
I don't want her off the property.
Everybody
else.
else.
I told PD they are on their way. She spit on me, which
I
is
coughed.
action
Did you
of
see
assault.
how easy it is to get the phlegm out? It's a lesson.
I have it on video. So.
It's called get your phlegm out because that's where you're getting the fat out, and the fat holds the toxins and the fucking viruses.
Ma'am?
You think I'm just having fun being a stupid blonde?
Would you like to go?
Yeah, I just decided that I just wanted to be born to be a stupid blonde. Yeah, like I am the only fucking blonde here. Who are you with your face all like that? I don't get any enjoyment from slapping you because
Who are you with your face all like that? Burn!
your head would be rolling in the aisles. Do it. Do it. No, I wouldn't. My husband knows a lot more than yours does. And look, you can't even take your carpet out very well.
Please speak to us.
That means she's doing fine. You guys are so dumb. Oh my God. Do I have to do another lesson? What? Here, just eat some sugar so that your brains work. Yes. It's called carbohydrate.
I wish you would throw that over here with my fucking my son over here.
Victoria?
Really?
Stop trying to get my attention, little blonde one.
Can you ask Victoria to move towards the
Bitch, you can get that ass beat real quick over these ones over here.
Did you guys say anything? What do you want to know? You need some answers to seeking enlightenment? To being a good Christian?
You're good. She just messing with some ghetto.
Hey, don't you guys want to be a good Christian like her? What a fine representative of Christianity she is.
People right here though, so like
Make a total fucking fool of yourself, goddammit. But funny. And bitch you caring too much. And couple more. Did you guys see this one? Meet Mark Hall from Ripley, Mississippi. I used to go to school in Ripley, Mississippi, believe it or not. And so here he is driving down the road at full speed, and he sees a bunch of black children on their bikes. And so he doesn't slow down, revs towards them, and then screams the N-word at them and laughs. Let's have a look.
Affiliation with UNC is reached. The hospital CEO has announced that he's stepping down effective immediately. And an most employees and medical staff. Affiliation with UNC is reached. The hospital CEO has announced he'll be stepping down effective immediately. And an most employees and medical staff.
Yeah, stupid N-words. They're the dumb ones. I'm the master race. Look at my genes. My genetics is superior to y'all's. Racism is dead, folks. Ain't no racism left. What they even talking about? So yeah, he got arrested. Got arrested for a hate crime. White driver allegedly he posted the video himself, folks. These people are so stupid, even dumber than you could possibly believe they are. White driver allegedly posted a video appearing to show him speeding towards black teen cyclists and using a racial slur. Yep. It didn't apparently show that. It showed it. He watched it. So, good luck in jail, fucko. You complete goddamn moron. And one more Karen. And this Karen, folks, proves that you don't have to be a conservative to be a Karen. You don't have to be a Trump supporter to be a Karen. Now, I don't know this woman's political background, but I'm assuming from what I found about her when I researched her that she's on the left. I don't know. But before we get into that, let's watch the video. Here she is at Home Depot telling the workers to go back to their own country, calling one of the workers a fag, and then going back to her car and bragging that she got them fired, behaving like the most unlikable person you can possibly imagine. And once again, this brainiac uploaded this video herself and even gave us her name.
You heard me. Say it again. I didn't hear you. What did you say to me? Go tell me.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, you need to leave, man.
He's being rude. You're being
No,
rude.
I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying something.
No, you're not more animal customer. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not a customer?
You're not
So then I
customer,
want my
sister.
thousands of dollars I spend here back every day.
No, leave.
Leave.
You need
So
to
then
leave.
give me my thousands of dollars.
Leave.
Give me my thousands of dollars.
No, leave.
Give me my thousands of dollars back.
Leave.
Then give me my thousands of dollars back.
Out.
Cool, you're getting fired.
Bye.
Fired.
Go.
Fired. Fired. I said, I'm not leaving. Call the cops. I've done nothing wrong. I'm trying to buy something. And he's like, I'm not discounting anything. I'm not selling anything. Get out of my store. Like pushing me out. Like walking me out. Not touching me, but like pushing me basically out. And then I turn around and you're going to be rude. Go back to your country. Go back to your country. Because he wasn't from here. That was it. And I mean this sincerely. For all the people in the back, if you ain't going to fucking respect Americans, go back to your country. Respect is earned, not given. Don't be fucking rude and work in customer service, for one. So I turn around, I say go back to your motherfucking country and learn some fucking manners before you come here. Whatever the fuck I said, spitfire, as always, you know how I do. That was fucking it. Back in New York, the word fag is not really like offensive, but I understand we live in a day and age and everybody's not from New York City and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City. So the gay guy got really offended when I said for him to go back to his country. Get out of here, you fucking cunt. Go back to your country? Yeah? You ignorant? Go back. Yeah, do this, you fucking cunt. Yelling, screaming at me. So I finally pull out my phone. I'll show you the end of it. Here's the video. Been on the phone in the parking lot still, customer service complaining because that's not how we treat customers. So Mr. Hansen and Jamie are going to lose their job today. This is what happens when we fuck with Amanda Marie Keshner. Okay, bye.
Oh, God. Got that shoe on head energy. Bye! Good God. How could you be more unfucking likable? But luckily, she gave us her name, and here she is, folks. Art Van Grove. She apparently has her own little hippie commune where they live in vans and shit.
Previously in my RV, starting with my kitchen, I decided to do a lot of counter space, a really deep sink.
Let's read her bio on her YouTube, see what she has to say. I'm Amanda Marie. I'm an influencer, creative traveler, and artist. I have traveled to 37 states, 8 countries, and have lived in over 20 dwellings. I am currently actively building conscious community in the PNW called The Seed, a conscious community. In addition, I am consciously creating memories, seeing cool places, working with various healers, and growing every single day. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, man, I wish she had an OnlyFans. Oh, she got rid of it. She got kicked off OnlyFans or whatever. She was on Linktree. She had all her shit on Linktree, and they removed it. That didn't take long. So I was going to show you her OnlyFans. I was going to show you her Instagram. I was going to show you all her shit, but apparently, bitch got removed from Linktree. Oh well. Sucks to be you. And hey, that's my Karen section. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What a piece of goddamn garbage. What you got to say, dirty sexy pores? Daddy paid for her van life. I know, right? She definitely probably got men on the hook that she treats like shit. They probably like to be treated like shit, some of them. I'm a New Yorker and she is wrong. Yes, I know. Obviously, calling people fag in New York in a derogatory manner is not acceptable. Oh my God, she's lost her mind. I know, can you believe she uploaded that herself? What are wrong with these people? Linktree is quick like that. Yeah, Linktree owned the fucking ball. They unlinking her tree. And real quick, I only got 2. But regardless, let's play the intro video. What the fuck? WTF question mark? WTF exclamation point. And first off, oh no, what the fuck? the fuck even is. Oh, yeah, Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson are two completely ridiculous fucking human beings. Apparently that Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial, they released a whole bunch of documents that didn't make it into the trial, and one of them was this silly fucking goddamn message between Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson. Both these guys are cringy and corny as fuck. So first off, they're talking about a movie called Salo. Salo is a movie that has been banned in several countries because of its graphic portrayals of rape, torture, and murder. Basically, it's about a bunch of teenagers who get kidnapped and raped and killed and mistreated and shit. So that gives you some backdrop of what they're talking about here. They're talking about this movie. So, cringy ass Jimmy Drip. Is that what he's calling himself? Johnny Depp, Jimmy Drip. So goddamn. Oh my God. Can you imagine being this guy? Sends this message to Marilyn Manson. Kooky kitty. Indeed. Who talks like this? Let us dine and quench our thirst, my brother. It is my opinion that we will need a cave of some sort. I'm thinking Decide style. Miss you, and I'm here whenever. Love you long time, Jimmy Drip. To which Marilyn Manson replies, I'll text you tomorrow. Let's have our own Salo, which is that movie about raping and killing teenagers. But no gay stuff with us. Just get the guy in front of Chinese theater and someone from any goth band and buy them as slaves and make them recreate our formative years in an opera, a street opera, and we shall tussle the young lasses. Double Dots Girl gets here on Thursday. We can have clandestine man times, cat wrestling. Then the Fanta shall send us into her face space. Boom! Like, what the fuck? I know everybody wants to suck Johnny Depp's nuts for some reason, but this dude weird as fuck and corny and silly. I'm glad I was never like a famous celebrity. This is what it turns you into. They are weird as shit. Weird. And then one more on the what the fuck. Folks! Okay. I tried to research this to find out if this was real or not, because this seems like a parody to me. And I couldn't find if it was real or not, but what I did find out was apparently state-controlled Russian propaganda Telegram channels have been posting this video. So I guess it's real. They have been posting this like it's a good thing, celebrating it, bragging about this video. It's a video called This is Russia, that supposedly was put out by Russians in order to entice other people to come over to Russia. And like I said, I guess this is real, but holy shit, this is weird. What the fuck? Watch this.
This is Russia. Delicious cuisine. Beautiful women.
Wait, back up, wait. It's fucking kids. They're like 6 years old. What are you talking? This can't be real. State-sponsored Russian channels are spreading this like it's good? Those aren't women. Like, okay, let's keep going. What the fuck?
Beautiful women. Cheap gas. Rich history. World-famous literature. Unique architecture. Fertile soil, cheap electricity and water, ballet, cheap taxi and delivery, traditional values, Christianity, no cancel culture, hospitality, vodka, economy that can withstand thousands of sanctions. Time to move to Russia. Don't delay. Winter is coming.
I know, that's gotta be a parody, right? I can't believe that's real, but like I said, I was researching it, I couldn't find, and it's been spread by Russian propaganda sites. I have no idea. No clue, but yeah, it seemed fake to me too. That was my thought, but why is the Russian propaganda channels sharing that if this is real? I don't know. Weird. Either way, it's fucking weird. What the fuck? And all right, that's my what the fuck section. Let's see what you guys got to say about that real quick. I'm in for the vodka. Vodka nasty, but I'm drinking plenty of that with my alcoholic ass. No alcohol in a month, folks. No alcohol in a month. Doing good as shit. This has to be satire. That was my thought, too. It looks like a parody. It does look a parody. But they made several parodies of that are not that. So, I don't know. If somebody has more information about who made that, I would like to find out about it. Send me that shit. And all right. Last segment and last chance to get in your super chats. We're into overtime. And as always, who loves overtime? You love overtime. So reward me for overtime as we do our last section, a little thing I like to call... Slow News Week with Dusty Smith. Yeah! And first off, on tonight's Slow News Week, Dusty Smith. Yeah! Oh, man. So... I like this heartwarming shit. Just makes me feel good down to my bones. Sometimes you got to have some uplifting shit like this to make you feel good after a depressing fucking show. So, here's a video of, I guess, this woman ran into her old nanny in a store. I guess they hadn't seen each other a while, and her nanny didn't recognize her first, but apparently her nanny helped raised her. And I guess now they're seeing each other after 25 years. And the response when she finally recognizes her is very heartwarming. Touch me deep. Let's watch it. Who the fuck is white bitch? Finally. Oh! I recognize you finally. You all grown up.
But I never lost my mind. I'll be here never till we think we die. Nothing new is sweet glad with.
Love it. Just makes me feel warm and fuzzy down in my bits. And did you see this one? Apparently they put up this statue of the Breaking Bad pair in New Mexico, and you're goddamn right they did. And man, this statue looks cool as shit. Wish they'd make a statue for me. Been watching the new Westworld. Jesse Pinkman in the new Westworld, and it's good. The new season of Westworld, very good. And Breaking Bad also very good, and that is a pimp statue. Like that, and folks! First they came for Ricky Martin. And I said nothing. Okay, I said a whole bunch of shit, to be honest with you. But now they coming for Shakira, and you goddamn better be assured. I'm going to say all kinds of stuff.
Now go to our GMA cover story.
They talk about putting Shakira in prison for 8 years. 8 years. I don't abide by that. What did she do? Oh, tax evasion. She evaded $15 million in taxes. Oh, okay. Apparently her hips did lie. So, all right, put her in jail. I don't care. Whatever. Apparently Spain don't like it when you don't pay your taxes, Shakira. No wonder that song said, Shakira, Shakira, Shakira. Psh, that's just foolish. And then, did you guys see this one? It's kind of a what the fuck, but I didn't put it in the what the fuck section. Apparently, cops went and busted this woman's door down, destroyed her front door. I guess it was a storm door or some shit. And then she got on the Ring camera and she's like, what the fuck y'all doing? And they realized they're at the wrong house. They was supposed to be at the neighbor's.
Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Hello? Hello? What are you doing?
We're here to finalize the eviction.
What eviction?
It was posted a week ago. It was posted last week.
On my house?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm pulling up on my bills. My tags are inside there.
What is your name?
My name is Jennifer, and that is my house.
Jennifer, what's your last name, Jennifer?
The cop's going back, look at the number. Yeah, you should have done that before you broke the door down, dipshit.
Oh, damn it.
I am
Oh, damn it.
on my bills. Nobody has served me an eviction notice.
Yeah, I think it's 4-3.
What the hell is going on?
It's cops. They stupid.
Fix their lock, change the lock. we do apologize. We have the wrong house. It's the next door neighbors. What we're going to have to do is they're going to have to repair their locks. I don't know.
My dogs are inside.
No, we're not going in. We're not going in. Hey, real quick, what's your phone number?
What's your phone number so I can call you and bother you more about this? Arbed! Good God, check your goddamn addresses. Better ask your GPS. I ain't the one to address. And one more, folks. Another heartwarming video. I like this one. Apparently, this senior lady been going into a grocery store and she has this camaraderie with the guy stocking the vegetables. And they do this little play with each other until they see each other, where they pretend to kill each other. But it's cool. It's in a good way. So let's watch. She pulls out a little water gun. And he's like, oh, I got mine. Oh, banana, bitch. Better run away. And she coming around and she got a little water gun again. And he's like, nope. I got my BFG this time, old woman. Bring it. And so the next time she got a bigger gun, he's like, hell no. I got knives made of bread or some shit. I don't know what he got, but he ready? Run, Grandma, run. He gonna kill you. But anyway, that was sweet. Good, clean fun. Can't beat it. Love it. And okay, folks, that's my show. Gonna read the super chats and then gonna do a very quick Q&A. So get your questions ready for me. Here's a little prize for the OT Dustikins week. If you dig iambic pentameter week, I know what that is. Definitely. And very generous. Thank you, Shelly. Good to see you tonight. Jago, $2 watching New Better Call Saul after the stream. Hey, me too then. Good show. Been enjoying it. $1 Australia for Kitty Winnie. Thanks, Kitty. Deadpool, $5. Do you want to know something even funnier? The woman they've shown after the children isn't from Russia. She's a Ukrainian opera singer. The woman they show. Oh, yeah. A lot of those, apparently, when it says great literature, a lot of the writers they showed on there were Ukrainian too. So more likely it's a parody. I don't know. It seems like it was a parody, but I have no idea. Rebirth 67 gave me $5. Thank you, dude. Or ma'am. Miss Linda Hoxa. Sorry I was late. No forgiveness. I was practicing witchcraft and becoming a lesbian. Okay. Well, that is a good excuse. Can you share a link to Jon Stewart video so I can share with my vet buddies? If you'll ask me on Twitter, I will link it to you. Go to Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1. You should all be following me on there anyway. If you're not, burn in hell for eternity. Go on there and ask me that question, and I'll link it to you, I promise. Matt Goitz should crawl back in the sewer he came from. They wouldn't have him. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are too cool for him. Another great show, Dusty. Hey, thank you for your honesty, Joe LaFaro. Insert name here was taken from the Super Pools in Southern Oregon. Well, I'll take it. Sexy motherfucker. Dusty, understand what I mean by do stuff? I will. I will do all the stuff. Thank you. Dusty, here's some for your trouble. No trouble, but thank you. Appreciate it. All right, folks. Hit the like button if you guys bail out. Thank you for joining me tonight. Be sure to tune in every Monday and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. We do this show. I'm going to do the Q&A, but also before we do more e-begging, hey, Patreon.com/podcast. Link in the description of the video. Please become a patron. Sign up. $1 a month. All of it. Do things. You know how it works. E-beg, e-beg, e-beg. I'm sorry for begging for money, but, you know, what am I going to do? And now it's time for the Q&A. What you guys got to say in the Q&A? Scroll down to the bottom. Boom. All right. So is it Cult of Dusty 1? Yes. It used to be Cult of Dusty, but Shoe on Head's fan base had my account that I built for 10 years permanently banned. I called her, she had me blocked so she didn't see it, but she was making posts about me to her 500,000 subscribers behind a block where I couldn't comment. So I said that she was a cowardly bitch, which she is. And so they all came and they bombarded my Twitter account and they got me banned. And nobody took up for me. Like, TJ's account was banned permanently one time. Everybody came to his aid, basically. All the big accounts, all the other YouTubers. And they talked Twitter into giving it back. When I got banned, crickets. Nobody fucking helped me. Nobody. So now I got to be Cult of Dusty fucking 1 to build my shit back up again. Yeah, that's how much they really give a shit about free speech. Call to Dusty. I have a parameter, Dusty, that Shakespeare used in his plays and poems. Oh, I know all about that. Not really, but thank you. Thinking of moving to Florida. How was Colorado? Thinking of moving from Florida? Oh, yeah. Colorado was cool. Denver's fun, but I would move to Mississippi. I think Mississippi's pretty good. Did you see my tweet about the racist Sesame Street theme in Park Incident? I don't think so. Send it to me again. I might have missed that. If I didn't like it, I missed it. I usually like everything I see. Man, these sex robots are really harassing you, sex robot. Sex robot. What does he want? He wants sex. You guys remember that? Why does kid you know? Rest in peace, Trevor. Best show. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for your honesty, Jeremiah. Dusty, since you don't support Tesla because of Elon Musk, but you want to lessen the carbon emissions, what car would you consider an alternative? I don't drive very much, but like I know there's some nice EV trucks coming out. I wait 2 years. 2 years from now, they're going to have all kinds of shit out. Volkswagen putting shit out. All kinds of competition coming from Mr. Elon. Anthony Hopkins is totally in awe of Bryan Cranston and everyone on Breaking Bad. Cats. Yeah, I read the letter he sent through his agent to Bryan Cranston, where he licked his ball sack. Please wish my wife Misa a happy birthday. Happy birthday. How do you pronounce your name, Misa? We love you. Dusty was right. Hell yeah, I was. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know that I was right about whatever the fuck it was. And Lisa gave me $5. Thank you, Lisa. Mic drop to you. Good to see you tonight, Hero Lisa. And anything else? Okay, folks, that's my time. I sure do appreciate it. You guys have been real generous to me tonight. Had a great show. I felt on. I felt comfortable. No technical difficulties tonight. Everything's turned out better. The show's getting more and more professional every fucking day. And you guys are the real heroes of the show. You guys make it good. You guys make this show fun to do. And like I look forward to hanging out with you guys twice a week. I'm bummed when I miss the shows, because you guys are my buddies and my friends. So thank you for joining me tonight. I sure appreciate you guys. I will see you soon. I love the fuck out of you. And as always, till next time, Logic. Fuck yes. And I don't have a song to play, so I'm just going to play my intro again and then nope the fuck out of this show. So good night, everybody. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Intro. But I was going to give one more. I forgot. This person made this intro. I need to give them a shout out. Michael J. Stabble made this whole intro for me and sent it to me on my Facebook. I am Cult of Dusty on Facebook if you want to follow me. And so thank you very much. The intro is awesome. Appreciate you, hero.